场所有英雄联盟的召唤师们，让我感受一下你们的热情，好吗？
I've seen some Alistars go Relic Shield and then go into the Talisman of Ascension later for the movement speed.
Oh, I like this from Mark. Already going aggressive in comparison to what we saw from Bruiser as well.
Well, he does have the Elise on this side too, who's level 3. Gonna get in there on Jensen.
Yeah, Repel is going to come down as the rep up is slowing Jensen. The flash goes forward. The Cocoon. Max range with the cleanse comes in. Fallen in trouble. Sub 100 health, and that's first blood for Jensen. Contract's in trouble, Mark. He wants it. No, he doesn't. And Cloud9 2-0 to start things off.
By the skin of his teeth.
This is where I wanted Rampage to really focus attention is. Here they go.
Okay, Scout of the Week. That might just save his life. However, the barrel comes out.
Cask.
A little bit too late. Dodged by Ramane, and it's first blood on the 1v2.
Oh, here comes Tussle.
Oh man, this just turned right around. 1907 Fenerbahce thought they had the inside track, but Ramane gets the kickback onto Crash, but he might just seal the doom of his mid laner. No, it's a Shen Shield.
Thrown from Stasios down into the middle lane. This could be a play setup from Gambit.
Great steal away on those Raptors from Diamond. Proc into the amazing setup mid to potentially take down Seiya, but he gets away. Barely keeping himself alive as Blasting's going to be stunned up here in the bottom lane. The Glacial Fissure knocking him up in the air, trying to get away with the Feather Storm. The explosive charge, just one hit off.
That was awesome, Captain Cloud. So much cool stuff just happened.
What I will say is that was a really good use of teleport timings and exploiting that fact for the Brazilian roster, knowing that Chippies didn't have his just yet. Things are starting to change now.
Chippies takes a lot of damage from the turret there. He does a good job riposting the Justice Punch, but the problem is with riposte, for anybody who doesn't know, it doesn't block turret shots.
No, it does not.
It's the one thing in the game that it doesn't make you immune to. So when you're doing the riposte underneath the turret, when you've already drawn the aggro, you are still going to take quite a lot of damage, which puts Chippies where he is right now. A little bit under half HP. Bert continuing to trade with him here as the grand challenge has been issued. Very nice riposte stun.
Oh, he's got it.
Bert with the outplay, however.
Chippies had his flash available, but he's not going to be able to do it. One turret shot is all it takes.
Turnfire, repeat gank bottom. Sneaky, no flash. And once again, they shoved in. Cloud9 are kind of trying to flex on them.
Well, headbutt pole comes down once again. Grand Entrance doesn't get King, who can still get this damage. Schönfire comes back. We've got a teleport for C9. Impact wants to get his way in here. Sneaky. The Ren comes down, but Destiny grabs another kill. King's gonna fall as Impact comes in, but Chippies is there as well. God, this cow is so bloodthirsty. It's a killing spree for Destiny. Contracts turns up. He wants that extra gold, but 2 versus 3 is not something that you want to go for.
Yeah, this has been fantastic from the Direwolves, but
Chippies.
3 and 0 for the Alistar. Oh, the flash forward, the stun.
Yep, the stun comes in. Destiny gets the
need
pulverize.
damage, though.
So much damage comes out as Chippies flags and drags his way forward. Impact gets one back, but it's 5-2 for the Direwolves.
It's the stuns back and forth. The Alistar stun, then the Sejuani stun. It just keeps going and going. They can't move, and that's a 5-2 lead for Direwolves at 5 minutes.
Brox is back at the blue buff again, but
He's got backup now. It's okay.
ALG are very much still aware of this. It might just be a smite steal.
Bait and bait. See? Exploding Spiderling comes out. Oh, he's going to try to get Tearwolf out on this one. Smite goes down. They're going to look to transfer it over. Slow and Fix coming in, and now Mantaraya. Slow wants to get the bowling ball going, and now Fix has tagged his way in. And all of a sudden, we've got a real scrap in this river with Mantaraya getting the first kill out. Jez's, he nearly falls down, but the heroic entrance comes out, and they turn it right back around, baby. KLG running for their lives. Without Tearwolf, Rox is already down.
Oh, they still want this.
But they're going to keep on going. Soaz looking for the shield, and the Feather Storm comes out, right into the taunt. Soaz getting one. They're going to look for more. Reckless has 2, and Plugo trying desperately to slither away, forcing to flash. And Caps is still on the chase. He goes.
Oh, no, he missed.
Misses a Q. Goes for one more room prison under the tower, and Caps is going to be able to secure it.
Actually gets the empowered room prison as well by missing the Q, so enough CC duration.
They are getting that farm, they are getting that gold on towards them. Caps has finished the Leandri's Torment. Tearwolf gets jumped on here by Reckless, looking
Another
for
reset.
the recharge, but here comes the Galio, and perhaps Reckless has been baited in, knocked back. Mantaraya there as well. The taunt, Brox up, Fnatic have 5 members, and now Reckless is still alive. Already we're going to see the KLG members falling lower and lower. The shockwave double flash. Here comes the Feather Storm from Fix, but already Soaz has been able to kill Tearwolf. Slow dead as well. KLG had no damage, and Fnatic had the members to back up Reckless.
WE, they pull back. They don't overcommit to the middle lane. Their eyes are on this potential third Drake, setting up for the Elder. As WWE, they're looking for the fight. Righteous Glory pop.
Righteous Glory used by 957, looking to go in, finding the silence onto 2. Knock-up landing there onto Adi. Condi looking to find his way into the side of the fight there. Gerald makes his way in, gonna go ahead, fire off the ultimate. 957 caught out here a little bit. That Cho'Gath is gonna be the first target. Bursted down. Nye immediately, Adi grabbing the kill onto him as now White Lotus having to back away. The Feather Storm comes down, the stun, finding its way onto Jie as Gerald continues to tank here in the front line. Lion in retreat. They're going to lose one as White Lotus now exhausted, but a massive scat of the week will find multiple targets, and WE will be sent home on their back feet.
To keep the pressure up onto Team 1 because C9, they want to get this game over with. They want to walk away with the convincing win, and with an easy pick like that, they're well on their way to doing it.
Just so we're fully correct, he was not even past that rock thing in your base. That's the safety area of the map right now for Team 1.
Mission, we talked about it. I want to see more of that from him.
And now it's Fenerbahce going into areas of no vision, but Mission has been caught out. Frozen not going to be able to get him down as he Valkyries away. The Baron was started. Godquite looking for the engage. They're onto the Syndra. HKA can smell the blood. They can taste it. Maokai gets in. Galio. Jump in, but here comes Galio crashing down on the dead jungler. A kill on the Maokai. A 4-man taunt. And now it's up to Patton. Double kill. Looking for more. He jumps onto Kai Wing. The root not quite going to be enough to take him down. Mission turning it back around, and Japone gets the knock up Doldrum with a kill. Mission takes down one, but he can't quite get onto the AD carrier. Now it's cleanup crew.
Waiting for cooldowns. They're waiting for cooldowns.
Just needs to get the cooldowns down. Mission does not have flash, does not have Valkyrie, does not have a hope of getting away. He goes down. Frozen with the kill. Fenerbahce take 4.
Yes,
the course of
absolutely.
the game.
They've got a control mage in the mid lane, one major primary carry that will scale super well, and then the Cho'Gath that can deny enemy carries. So damage maybe not a factor. Plugo.
Oh no, we've seen this one a few times, and Plugo unleashed the power on him, and they even scat of the week. The shield keeping him alive, and they got a wild growth on. Now it's KLG's time to tag in. They pull back now, and Fix has got one, looking for the reset. He even dodges out the Glacial Fissure. That's the double looking for Pallet. Unbreakable, how long will it be? And Fix is backed off for the time being, but KLG, they find 2 kills, including the jungler. You better believe it's Baron time.
Baron is going to be really hard here. There would have to be a Blitzcrank hook to try and stop this. There comes the trinket. Frozen's off on the side. This is all a setup. They're doing it slowly. Patton, though, taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, back of the pimp means you take more damage. Godquite perhaps looking for engage. They don't know that Frozen is there. Mirris to the mid lane, has the hero's entrance. Knocked back, Frozen jumps into Mission. The parallel conversions comes out as well in the hero's entrance, but the spear from downtown kills Mission. And now Fenerbahce looking for the fight. Unified down, 2 kills already, and Fenerbahce can jump forward. You can see Patton can taste it. You can see Frozen can taste it. And you can see HKA taste the face of Fenerbahce. They're gonna lose 4 members, and Fenerbahce are gonna go for the Baron.
They're gonna go on the Baron. It's only Godquite alive. Frozen is a god. That setup with the parallel convergence and then the ultimate afterwards. Now there's more spent gold on Fnatic's side, and they are looking for that Fnatic brush.
Gonna see if they can set up around Young Generation. Here they go from the sidebox to jump in, looking for Pallet. That Thresh still very tanky though as they knock Fnatic back. Young Generation perhaps want the re-engage now as Ren goes to the front line. A charm from Jez is a 5-man charm. The knockup. Big still alive, and he's gonna pound away on Caps. Ren dead, 2 dead from Young Generation. Fnatic able to collapse, able to get the fight they wanted.
Edward, flash away thanks to the new, but now he's going to be interrupted as soon as he starts the Absolute Zero. Root comes out, GA grabs a kill. Kira going after Condi, but no! I think that's a lot like what happened when the real Samurai left the world, Rusty. They had to fight guys with guns. Swords don't beat guns. Diamond procs, 4 riders don't beat crossbow vampire hunters either, apparently. He's gonna be taken down. I guess that's kind of just the lesson that we're learning here as Condi pushes up bottom lane. He's got Shelly ramming her head into the turret.
Oh, here we go again, round 2.
All right, Steos wants to make a meal out of him, but the Rupture won't find it. He's just so fast with the Storm Raiders.
Here he comes, what are you gonna do?
Steos, nope, he's out of there. GA grabs the killing spree, WE grabs the turret. It's 25-8.
That's 1 inhibitor already down without that much of a fight.
You know, they're very conscious of the fact that they are behind here, but eventually you have to do something. You're at a point that is past desperation. It's a 14k gold lead, and they're still not fighting.
How about that for some Hong Kong attitude? And Godquite hopping in for the dunk to get this fight started off right. Ramane down, followed by Evie. Godquite gets knocked back, but it doesn't mean a damn thing. Down goes Tussle. That's the double kill for the Hong Kong attitude jungler. And they are looking to try and close this one out. It is only the bot lane remaining.
Yeah, they want to end the game right now, Pyro, and it looks like it's going to be the perfect game.
Rivers is going to back and teleport right on top of it. They're not giving a chance for Rampage to get anything. Down goes Dara. Utari, no, it's going to be unified.
He would.
He gives them the kill.
Yeah, with the taunt flashing forward to make sure he's able to find Blasting, tries to get the Justice Punch, only lands it onto Edward, as now they're looking to make even more happen. Jaral coming over the wall, putting the damage onto Diamond. Hextech ultimatum now issued, knocked backwards with the cast. Very nice placement on that one. Now Seiya coming in with a heroic entrance. Edward's still going to be finding multiple people with the Pulverize. He's the first one to go down. Jaral's still barely going to be kept alive by the Camille passive. Genthix walking away from the turret. So much damage. The double kill for White Lotus. Make that one a triple, blasting the last man up, and he will not be for long. The last kill goes over to Seiya and the clean ace for Lion Game.
And clean's the name of the game here. All 5 people alive. Lion will just take the turret, look towards the Baron. Anything they want on Summoner's Rift is there.
Rampage, no, there's no teleport on the Maokai from before. And this is a 3v5 for a bit until he runs up here. Starting up the Baron, that's questionable. Oh, wait, Frozen. Frozen took a blast cone.
Frozen got caught out. Ramune gets the kill, and now Rampage are right back in this game. 1,000 gold between the two teams, and this is where you start up the Baron. Padden and Chapeau still alive. Exhaust up on the support. Heal. Flash on the Cogmore as well.
And Evie's about to transform. This is exactly where you want to be with the Meganar. I feel like if you can see this, whoa, he smited for HP. They're not actually doing it. They just want to fight.
Can't quite get the wallop. Here's the Nature's Grasp as well from Thor.
The room!
Padden with a huge amount of deep, but there's the knockout. Padden still going through. It's a double, it's a triple. He's going to get the quadra as well as the Alistair falls. He's having beef for dinner tonight.
They're going to give him the
is there, trying to jump across the wall. Doldrum with the chase. Padden can't quite get it. The knockdown onto Ramune. There's the root. There's the Penta. Cogmore for Fenerbahce.
I mean, we've seen a couple curtain calls open up, and it seems like they accomplish practically nothing as they're just absorbed by the front line. Diamond Prox walking a little bit too close to that brush, and he has no escape mechanisms left. Might be trying to use the ulti to escape. Does do so for now. Walking away with the stone plate, but White Lotus unstoppable with the damage. Edward now going to be stunned up even through the Alistair ultimate.
Oh, they're diving.
He's still going to drop. In comes Seiya. The dunk into the ground. The double kill for White Lotus. The taunt comes through onto Kira. The triple for White Lotus, looking to make it even more. He's got the quadra.
Oh,
they're going to give it over. The pentakill for White Lotus.
See, so Az clears the wave, runs up, and Null is just going to run right back down bottom. And there's this window here of only a few seconds where you have to find something on Young Generation if you're Fnatic. And they may have found it with Nocti, but he's hella tank.
Yeah, should have Drown will keep him alive for the time being. Knocked back from Venus. That's an ultimate use.
It's a good disengage, though, because that allows Null to continue pushing this bottom side.
I think they kept Soaz around across towards the top side as well. It
Mid.
might just be Fnatic giving up this inhibitor, but they've been played across the map. Perhaps they've even played themselves because they are investing time into this Baron, and Young Generation are investing time into the base. They're looking for it. 3 members against 2. Venus looking for the steal as well. Knock back away. Buster shot. Fnatic get the empowered recalls from the Baron, but can they get away from Nocti and Venus? Because at the moment their Nexus towers are falling. Young Generation are looking for the upset of the tournament as they go for the Nexus towers. The backs come out. Null is jumping around. Null could do the Cassidin. He can do the back door. He's looking for it. Is he going to get it against Fnatic? Box has killed one. Null, Pallet, Nocti. Young Generation get the win against Fnatic.